With less than 4 hours until the first polls close right now in Michigan, voters are casting their ballots to assign 59 GOP delegates, making it the biggest race of the night. While candidates are eyeing the delegates, Michigan's GOP is looking at voters in the hopes of record voter turnout. Here now with what to expect in Michigan is Ronna Romney McDaniel, Michigan GOP Chair. Thank you so much for joining us. So turnout has really been the story of these primaries, and I remember in Nevada people were saying, oh, it's always low, it's going to be low, and then it turned out to be very high. What are you looking for in Michigan?
Well, we've already seen that the absentee voting has been very high this election. I know that I was at my polling place this morning. There was a huge line, and the poll workers, I asked them, I said, how's the turnout been? They said it's been steady all day. The lines aren't very long because there's just one candidate to vote for, depending on which party ballot you're taking. But we have seen huge enthusiasm across our state. Voters are concerned, they are engaged, they are passionate, and I expect many of them will come out to vote today.
Yeah, I know we've had our cameras at some polling places, which actually, to be honest, looked pretty empty. But I know that right now it's looking like, and there's a video of it right now, although turnout so far has been above what it's been in the past. So we certainly see that. Let me ask you about the main issues that people are focused on in Michigan, because that's been another interesting story of this election, is that it's definitely, politics is still very local. It's what's impacting your community. People in poverty in Michigan, that rate has climbed 17% in the past 5 years. I imagine the economy is a big deal for people from Michigan.
The economy is a very big deal for people in Michigan. 5 years ago, under our Democrat governor, Jennifer Granholm, we had unemployment tapping out at 15%. We've now taken our unemployment under our current governor, Rick Snyder, to 5%. We've added 440,000 new jobs. But Michiganders remember what it was like. They're concerned. We're always worried about jobs. And certainly that has been the #1 issue I've heard from these candidates. They want somebody to go to the White House and do for our country and keep our country on the same track that Rick Snyder has done here in Michigan.
Yeah, I know that you're with the party, so you're neutral. You can't really say what candidate is pulling ahead. You have a wide swath of voters, from working class white voters who certainly have been looking at Trump to moderate Republicans, who have been leaning towards Kasich. Who would you say has the strongest turnout so far?
Well, we've seen huge crowds for all of them, and I haven't seen anything like this in my lifetime here in Michigan. I've been with each of the candidates. I would say Kasich has a very good ground game here. He's spent a lot of time in this state. The past 7 days he's been here and had a big event in Oakland County. Ted Cruz also has a very good turnout machine in Michigan with 83 county chairs. Trump has brought in big crowds, and Rubio has a lot of big endorsements.
Okay.
So they're all in play. I'd say the polls have shown a little bit of a surge for Kasich, but we'll see how that plays out tonight.
Okay.